Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil. Actually, I'm on the Sainsbury's car park at the moment, and I'm just going to make my way up to where all the shops are. But more importantly, it's reported that there's absolute chaos here in Blackheath town centre due to a new project that they're undertaking, costing around £3 million to create a bus interchange just outside the Blackheath market. So we're going to have a look at that and see what kind of chaos it's actually causing at the moment. So let's go and have a look and see what's happening. I did do a video around here not so long back. I'd covered the Blackheath indoor market. I'm not going to go in the indoor market today. I'll just take you around a few of the shops and the streets here around the town centre. I'm currently here on this very busy junction. If you go straight ahead, you're on the way back towards West Bromwich and Albury, and this is the road that takes you around the town centre shopping area. So what I want to do in this video is have a little walk around this area of the shops, because there's some changes afoot, and as you can see, there's already a road closed ahead. This is Albury Road, and this is where we used to have Wilko's here. It's now a charity shop. Before it was Wilko's, there once stood a pub there called Handel's Hotel. But along this little stretch of terraced shops, you can see we've got a chip shop, and where we've got the RSPCA at the end, they pulled out of the retail. They pulled out of retail a few years back. That used to be the Co-op, I believe. And we've got a Balti restaurant, another takeaway, a betting shop, and, well, nothing of note really, is there? You rarely see a clothes shop or a shoe shop or a toy shop or a sports shop. Anyway, we've got the shoulder of mutton straight ahead of us. That's been there since 1850s. In fact, it's been there since 1854. Anyway, what we want to have a look at is the chaos that all these roadworks are now are causing, because today is a Saturday morning, and we are supposedly heading into the hottest day of the year today, with temperatures are hovering around 30 degrees here in the very hot month of June. And it's about a few minutes ago the sun went in, so at the moment it's quite cool. But look ahead, you can see all this street furniture. You used to be able to go straight on down there, but they've now closed it off, and what we're going to have is something called the bus interchange. That's the name of the project, and we're going to have, this road will reopen. Traffic coming from this way will no longer be able to go straight on, because that's going to be where the buses go. Either side of the market there's a couple of bus shelters, new bus shelters planned for that side, and one over the road, another bus shelter. Also planned in this £3 million project. Just show you again up there where they're planning a new zebra crossing there. Got all landscaping to be done just here where we've got trees being planted. There's going to be benches and seating areas in the centre. There's going to be a couple of zebra crossings. There's one here, will take you to the centre, and another one at the end to take you over to the market. And back in the day, you know, there used to be toilets in the middle of that island. But it's quite a large area, you can see, that they've constructed now, because it was a smaller island, and there was like a triangular piece at the end, but they've taken all that away and elongated this centre here, and so it probably will look very nice when it's done. But in the meantime, people have complained bitterly as to how busy and chaotic this area is on a weekday. Today is a Saturday, as I said. It didn't look too bad. But this is where all the traffic now will be coming along when it's completed. As I say, there's no longer you'll be going round this island. So that scooter ride nearly took me out then. Yeah, you can see here they've already got some trees in place, or the tree pits have been dug, trees are planted. This is where the benches and seating area is going to be, and over there there's going to be a new bus shelter, 2 on one side and 1 on the other, and where that mound is there, that's where a new zebra crossing is planned to be constructed to link up with this side of the road. As I said, we're in the month of June. It's said to be finished in around November, and really this area is supposedly to improve connectivity, accessibility and the environment. And in the centre they're going to call that a public realm. And there's going to be more loading spaces for businesses. I noticed on plans there's a disability loading bay around here somewhere. But yeah, there's the Blackheath market, and this is integral to the town's prosperity, is the Blackheath market. It's a very popular one, built in around the early 60s. It opens on a Monday, Friday and Saturday. It's very popular in there. You check out my video what I did about the market, and you can see how busy. There's no empty stalls. Just show you this building here. This was an old cinema. This was the King's Cinema, and it was there from 1923 until 1962. It then became Bingo until 2010. I think the last business in this building was the cash converters, and you can see this used to be a canopy there just above that shuttered door. This is the Windmill's End. You wouldn't believe this, but it was called that, the Windmill's End, because there was a windmill around here once. Hey, look, all the lights are here. We've got all the traffic kind of backing up, and it does back up quite some way on a weekday. So we started just over there by the shoulder of mutton. Name for a pub, eh? That used to be a bank, you know, that one. The Istanbul restaurant. Does anybody know where that was ever opened as a restaurant? Just over here we got the old Burton's building. It was also, I believe it was was it a Rex Williams snooker club in there? Not 100%, but Rex Williams, a very famous snooker player, probably more popular as a billiard player actually, but he was a 7 times billiard world champion between the years of 1968 and 1983, and was a Pop Black TV runner-up in 1973. Remember when he lost to Eddie Charlton? But do you remember Pop Black? He used to be on the BBC back in the early 70s, when most people still had black and white TVs. Rex Williams went on to be a manufacturer of snooker cues and pool and snooker tables. Anyway, up here is, what's this road called? This is Elzoin Road up here. And we can look at this store here. This used to be a pub then. It was called the California. The California had been there since 1857. It closed in 2008, and now you can see it's now converted to a shop. Now, am I right in thinking that could still be an original lantern from the days when it was a pub? But when you look up all these shops up here, we've got a gardening store up there, which is a bit different, isn't it? But we've got convenience stores and the post office is a nail path and a barber's up there on the left. And you can see just there, there also used to be a cinema. That was called the Rex before Sainsbury's was built, because it was the Rex had been built there since 1938. But as we can see, we've got all this traffic all backing up again. I saw this building last time I came up. I thought, wow, it's a huge building. It looks like it was once a hotel. But underneath we've got the Philip Ely Butchers. Has been proud to serve Blackheath since 1874. Pavel is another Turkish barber. You are gonna. There's no escaping these barbers, even here in Blackheath, where it does seem a very busy area. But we got an opticians and a beauty salon. And what does this Turkish style barber do then? Well, he does haircuts, a hot shave, design and wedding shave. Now, somebody tell me what a wedding shave is. Eh? It's a wedding shave. They offer services I've never heard of. Oh, we got a travel agent here, and there's another hair studio and a vape store next to that. And the traffic is now backing up around the corner, up that road there, and we've got a very popular pub here, old traditional pub called the Vine. It's been there since 1865, here in the High Street. There's a mobile phone shop, and that phone shop, you can see there's a customer in there. I rarely see people in these phone stores who sell, you know, phone covers. And Henry Nails Art. A bit difficult to see a lot of what I want to show you because there's a lot of traffic, as I said, in the roads at the moment. This used to be a pub here on the corner. It used to be called the Manchester. And the Manchester has been, well, this building has been here since around 1871. It closed in 2003 and it became the Britannic Building Society. I don't think Britannic Building Society is a thing now, is it? But you can see it looks like now it's all flats. You've got windows open. And it looks rather scruffy right at the top there, doesn't it? This little road that just doesn't really go anywhere. There's car parking up there for Sainsbury's. This is called Bassano Road. Plenty of betting shops and vape shops. Just on the corner of Beach Street there, we've got a convenience store and another hair studio. And that lime green building, which could very well be in the top 10 of one of the ugliest looking buildings in the Black Country. I don't think it looks particularly attractive. I'm going to take you back down the High Street and just show you this side, because I don't want you to think you're missing anything. But look at all this chaos here now. I mean, when they're doing some kind of project like they're doing now, you're going to expect a bit of disruption, but nevertheless, roadworks seems to be a most popular thing these days. Nearly everywhere you go, there's roadworks just popping up here and there for no apparent reason. There's many a time I've gone past roadworks and there's nobody working on them, but there's lots of street furniture and temporary lights. I think their awning needs a bit of repair there, but this is a coffee shop. Oh gosh, I can't even get to see what there is over here with all this traffic here. But this is slot machines, and there's another chip shop here. There's an Iceland and a Greggs. I don't know what that is on the back of the car. Okay, we're at the end of the high street here, and this is Halzone Street, which we've just seen. And I just will show you one last look at the ensuing chaos caused by all this roadwork, this £3 million project. Okay, so there you go. So we'll see what it looks like in November. Actually, it didn't look too bad, did it? The new project that they're undertaking at the moment. I thought it'd be more busier than that, but today is a Saturday, it's the weekend, so maybe it's not too bad. But during the weekdays, Monday to Friday, it's been reported that the cars are just backing up quite some time, and they're stuck at these lights for ages. But I don't know, these roadworks at the moment, they're springing up all over the place, aren't they? But today it's supposed to be the hottest day of the year so far, with temperatures peaking around 30, 31, and I'm just beginning to feel a bit of rain at the moment, so I don't think that's going to be the case. They've never really been able to forecast the weather with any real accuracy, have they? Even though we're supposed to have a lot more advanced technology. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. And if you like the video, hit the like button, and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.